What's up, everybody? This is Joey, and I wanted to do something a little different today, right? I wanted to come with you guys with a pick a card reading. So it's going to be a pick a card reading to where you can ask a yes or no question, and then I will tell you why. And I'm going to be determining which cards are yes by numbers, right? And I have number cards under here as well, and those are going to determine whether it's yes or no. Even numbers is going to be yes, odd numbers is going to be no. Now, guys, I want you to keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only, so please don't get mad if you don't get the answer that you want. Just know that at the end of the day, you hold the key and have the power to create what you want to create. So always keep that in mind in whatever you do. You know, you have the power, you have the control. Okay, so let's just go ahead and have some fun. If you guys are familiar with La Loteria cards, you'll know that I'm using those to determine the individual piles. So I have 5 piles here, and the first pile is La Sirena, which is a mermaid, and it has number 6 on the card as well. The second pile here is El Musico, which is the musician, and it has number 32. The third pile is La Rosa, which is number 41, and that's the rose. Okay, the fourth pile is El Sol, which is number 46, and that's the sun. And the last pile, number 5, is La Luna, the moon, which has number 23 on it as well. So you guys can either pause the video and meditate on which pile you want to choose, and ask your question as well, and let's get it popping. Okay, let's do the first thing, La Sirena, the mermaid in this piece. Alright, so La Sirena, the first number that we have here is 56. So number 56 is an even number, so that is going to be a yes for your question. Okay, and let's see what cards we have here. We have the Devil. Ooh. We have 9 of Wands. We have the Magician, and then we have Choose a New Direction. So with these cards, I'm seeing that you can have what you want, or your question, the answer to your question is a yes, obviously. But with this situation, it may feel to you like it's a no, but it's actually a yes. To me, the Devil card, it symbolizes you being in the situation to where you feel like you're trapped, you're restricted. You might be feeling a little depressed from everything that you're in right now, or the situation that you're in right now. But right now, it may feel like outside forces are blocking you, like you feel blocked, and you feel like you're being oppressed, and you feel like you're being trapped, and you can't actually move forward with whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life right now. The reason why I say manifest is because you have the Magician card here, and I'll get into that in a moment. But you feel like you don't have any power in this situation. You feel trapped. Just like, okay, look at this card here, and let's see if I can get it to focus. But if you look at this card here, you'll see that there's 2 people that are chained, right? And so this is chains, and anytime you have chains, you're bound to something. You are stuck to something. You can also feel like you're trapped to something or in something, right? So to me, that is not, in this situation, is not creating a good environment and a good mood for you. It's making you feel like, man, like I can't do nothing. I can't move left. I can't move right. I can't move forward. You know, I'm just stuck right here in this situation, and it's really weighing heavily on me, and I just feel like I'm trapped, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And here you go with the 9 of Wands, right? And with this 9 of Wands, I can tell you that I can see that you feel drained and you're ready to give up, right? But the good thing about this situation is that you are close to your goal. You can achieve your goal. You can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, but you just can't give up at this time, right? I mean, right now you're feeling like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, I'm so over this situation. It's like, it's not gonna improve. I'm done fighting over it. I'm so sick and tired of it. You could be feeling all those types of emotions at this time with this situation. But The good thing about this, think about it, it's a 9 of Wands. You're almost at the 10 of Wands, and you're gonna complete this whole cycle with this situation that you've been having. But right now, you just need a little energy boost, right? You need some fresh energy to come into the situation, to take you out of this situation, to take you out of this this energy right here with the devil. So you also have the Magician, which I love to see, which the Magician itself is saying that you have the power. You have the power to create what you want to create. You have the power to make the situation turn into what you want it to be. You don't have to sit and be stuck. You don't have to accept what other people might be putting on you in this situation. You might be being criticized. You might be dealing with a lot of negativity. You might be dealing with a lot of restriction, placed on you in this situation. But at the end of the day, you have the power. You have everything you need right here. Like if you look at this card here, you will see, if I can get it to work. Okay, you will see that this Magician has all the 4 elements. It has air, fire, water, and earth. And it also has all the suits on here as well. It has the wands. It has a sword, it has a cup, and it has pentacles. So you have everything. You have all the resources and all the power that you need to move forward with all your plans that you have and to manifest what you want to manifest in this situation. And then you also have the Choose a New Direction card, which I'm immediately picking up right here with this card is saying that you are stuck in this situation and you've been dealing with this situation. You feel trapped, and it's kind of like you are allowing yourself to remain in this situation. Like you're accepting that, hey, I'm trapped. I'm tired of fighting and it's not going anywhere. This is never gonna change. I'm never gonna manifest my dreams. I'm never gonna manifest what I want to manifest. I'm just so sick and tired of it. I feel drained. You are stuck in that situation, and this is telling you to choose a new direction. Start working with your own power. Take your power back. Whoever has you feeling trapped and have you feeling like you can't do this, you can't do that, you have the right. It's your power. Nobody has a right to take your power away from you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can take that from you because it's yours and yours alone. They can trick you to make you think that they can take it from you, but they can't because it's yours. No one can take that away from you. So if they do try to take it away from you, you have the power. You have all the tools and the resources that you need to take that power back from them because you are the rightful owner of that power, and only you can say whether or not you give it away to somebody or whether or not you take it back and have it for yourself so that you can manifest what you want to manifest. So you need to come out of the new direction that you need to take is one of power, standing in your power, taking your resources, standing up for what you believe in, for what you think is right, for what you want, and using your resources and getting your mind in the right place that you need to be so that you can manifest what you want, because you're only as trapped as you allow yourself to be. You don't have to be trapped. You don't have to be stuck because you have all the tools you need here. You got everything you need here to move forward with your plans or whatever it is that you want. You got earth, wind, fire, water, a cup, wands, sword, and the pentacles. So you have everything you need. It's up to you to take all those resources up to find that new direction and for you to move on to that new direction. So with your question, like we said, it is yes. And all you have to do, you have the control. It's up to you. So you have to take your power back from whatever situation has made you feel that you are weak, that you are restricted, and that you are powerless, and you're trapped. Whatever situation had you feeling like that, it's up to you to cut it off and reclaim your power back and find that new direction that you need to manifest your goals in your life. So that's it for that pile. Let's move on to the next. Okay, the next pile we have is El Musico, the musician, and it's number 32. So the number card that we have is 30, so that's an even card, even number, so that is a yes. And let's see why it's a yes and see what's going on as well. All right. So with this card, you have the Five of Cups, you have Justice card, and then you have Big Happy Changes. So with the Five of Cups, it's showing that you feel left out in the cold. You might feel left out in the cold in a situation. You might feel that something was taken from you, or you lost something that was very dear to your heart. It could be a number of things. It could be that you've lost a relationship, you've lost money, you've lost a job, you've lost something that was very important to you. And anytime, and I know that a lot of times when you lose things, it's easy to get into this state of being that you want whatever you lost back. Right? You want what was wasted and spilled, which is in these cups. You want whatever that was, you want it back, right? And when you get into that mind frame and that when you get into that whole mode of thinking, it's easy for you to just stay stuck in that energy, to stay stuck in what you lost. Whenever you get into that situation, it is pretty dangerous to stay in that situation, because you could allow yourself to miss out on better things that are coming up for you, because those things that you lost here, like if you look in this card, okay, we have the Five of Cups, and you see the 3 cups here spilled over. You might have lost those things, but those things might have been removed from your life for a reason. It might have been removed so that you can have something better. And if you look at this card, you notice that there's 2 cups that are still here, that are still full of something that's waiting for you, right? But if you stay stuck thinking about the past and thinking about what you lost and what you no longer have, you can't see those that are waiting right here for you. Who knows? What's here could be 100 times better than what you lost. You know, what's here could replace what you lost and make it even, and give you even more. But you'll never see that if you stay stuck in the past, you know, feeling sad over what was lost. So with this card, you definitely want to make peace with whatever you lost and accept it, so that you can move on and you can accept the opportunities that are here for you today and here for you now, and so that you don't miss out on those opportunities. Because with these 2 cups, I see that you have the Justice card also as well. So the Justice card also talks about, you know, balancing things out. So if someone does something wrong to you, you will get justice for it. You know, it's kind of like the karma card, I would say. So if you had an injustice or something was taken from you, this Justice card is saying that it's going to be balanced out. That is going to be balanced out. So whatever you lost, this brought you like negative feelings and negative emotions and sadness. It's going to be balanced out. And the way that it's going to be balanced out for you is with big happy changes. So don't worry about the past, right? Because that's in the past, right? We need to deal with what's happening right now and dealing with what you have available for you right now. And what you have available for you right now is a justice coming through with this sword and these scales and balancing everything out for you. So don't worry about what you lost. Worry about what you have right now, because you do have the opportunity for big happy changes to come into your life. And those big happy changes are definitely, and I feel they're definitely going to allow you and give you the happiness and the fulfillment that you need to actually let go of it, completely let go of the past. You might end up with these big happy changes. You might end up being happy that you lost whatever it was that you lost. So know that, hey, you lost that for a reason. It was for a reason. It wasn't meant to last. Things always change. Nothing ever stays the same. So just because you lost that doesn't mean that the story ends. Your story still goes forward and it still goes on. Just because you lost something, it doesn't mean that the world ends. You know? It still moves forward. The time still goes forward. Time still moves. People still move. People still grow. And you still move forward. So you can't allow yourself to remain in the past and stay worrying about what you lost. You have to let that go, accept it. Yeah, you lost it. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I miss it or whatever. But come to terms and grips with it and allow yourself to move on from that. It's no longer here. Now what you have here is 2 opportunities coming up for you in the back. 2 cups. And you're gonna have justice. This is justice for what you lost or what was done to you. You're gonna have justice. So get ready. Instead of worrying about the past, get ready for those big happy changes, because you're gonna need to be in a good space to allow yourself to be ready to receive those good happy changes. You need to prepare yourself for those happy changes, because things are getting ready to be balanced out for you, and you can't be stuck when those changes come in. If someone knocks on your door and tells you, hey, I got this opportunity for you, I don't know who's gonna knock on your door or whatever, but you know what I mean. Like, let's say if you play the lottery and you win the lottery, you don't want to be stuck in this woe is me energy. You want to be ready to get that money, to collect that money, to spend that money. You want to be ready at whatever opportunities. It could be you could have lost a job and a new job is coming for you. You don't want to be stuck in this same negative, bad energy with what you lost when this new one comes in. You want to clear that energy out so that when the new comes in, you're ready to jump on it and you're ready to take that fresh, new opportunity and create something fresh, new and exciting for yourself. And these are big happy changes for you. So good luck with those big happy changes, and let that past go, because if it was meant, you will still have it. So if you lost it, that means that it wasn't meant for you. So something else is meant for you, these big happy changes. So get ready. Okay, the next pile that we have is La Rosa, which is number 41, the rose. Okay, and the number that we have is 26, and that is a yes. This is an even number, and let's see why it's a yes. You have the 4 of Pentacles, we got 6 of Pentacles, we got yes. Okay, that's confirmation right there. So it's a double yes for you, you know. And then you also have it's up to you. You too in this card right here, first and foremost, I'm gonna say, hey, yes and yes. So yes, 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 yes. And it's up to you. So that means that you have control in this situation right here. You have control. It looks like, so I'm going to just go out on a limb and say what I'm picking up here is that, because you have 4 of Pentacles and you have 6 of Pentacles. So this most likely could be about money, right? And it could be about you increasing your finances, or yeah, you wanted some change and you wanted to improve your financial situation. So with the 4 of Pentacles here, we have this guy who's holding on to these coins, right? He's holding on to the coins really tightly. He has one on top of his head, balancing up there, one in his hand, and 2 under his feet. They're mine. So he's gripping those coins really tight. And so with what this says to me is that you might be so afraid of not having enough that you hold on to everything that you have. Like, you don't want to share what you have with anybody, even if it's $1 or $2 or whatever. You want to hold on tightly to all the money that you have right now, because, and most likely this could be out of fear of not being able to have more. You know, you may be in a situation where you don't want to mess up the money that you have, because you think that, hey, if I do that, I might end up not having and be in a worse situation than I am in now. But the trick with that is that the energy that you are creating around your situation is actually in opposition to what you really want, right? So if you want abundance and you want that money to flow, and you want that money, you want to get more money or more money in your life, you can't do that with having this energy, because this type of energy of clinging, holding on to something, like being greedy or miserly, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to let those coins go. You might be in idolatry, like saying, "Oh man, like I wish I can get this for 50 cents," because you want to, you want to hold on to every little single thing that you have. But what we don't realize too is that sometimes that energy can actually stop us from receiving, right? So just like look at the pinnacles, right? Just like in the pinnacles that go in a circle. And that's just how the energy needs to flow. The energy needs to flow in a circle. If you're holding on to something, the energy is stuck. It's stagnant. It's not moving anywhere. These coins ain't moving from this situation that you're in. It's not moving. You need to circulate those coins. I'm not saying that for you to take your money and just squander it or just give it away and then now you're broke. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you can share with other people and give what you can to get that energy flowing with the money, to get that energy with your finances flowing, and because that's what you want to have. You want to have money coming out, coming in, coming out, coming in. When you let go of the money you're holding on tightly to like that, you're also showing that you trust, right? That you trust in the universe, that money is infinite and money is abundant, and that this is not the only money that's out there, right? Because if you're holding on to it, it's like you're sending a message out to the universe that this is the only coins that has ever been printed up or ever been made, and there will be no other coins, and I have to hold on to these coins. And that's just sending out the wrong message, because if you have all the coins that there were ever made, you're sending out a message that there's no more coins, and so where's the newness gonna come from? Because you're saying that, oh no, this is it, I have it all. And that's the wrong kind of energy that you want to be sending into the universe. You have to be more open to trusting in the universe, to knowing that money and blessings are infinite, right? There's enough for all of us to have. There's enough money to go around for everybody. So it's never going to be a time to where there's no money, right? So this is not the last bit of money. So open yourself up, and that's what I get with the Six of Pentacles. Opening yourself up, sharing with others, right? I'm not saying that you share with others so much that you're broke. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you share what you can to open up that flow of abundance and prosperity to circulate freely. Don't stagnate the energy to where it can't flow for you properly. You have to open it up so the energy can flow, and you can increase your prosperity, and you can draw more prosperity into you. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's up to you. And so it's your choice, right? You can either stay in this energy and hold on to those every little penny and just be, you know what I'm saying, just stuck with that, being like, what's that guy named from that A Christmas Story? Is it Scrooge? Be like a Scrooge, or you can open up and share with other people. You look at this card, you see people's hands are out, right? Like I said before, it's not that you are giving away your last dollar. No, not that. It's just that you're opening up the flow of abundance and prosperity by giving back as well, because you trust and you believe and you know that money and prosperity is infinite, and there's enough for all of us to have continuously. It's never gonna run out, right? So you have to get rid of your any limiting beliefs that you have with the Four of Pentacles. holding on to stuff, and you know, you might be dealing with a scarcity mentality to where you think that there's not enough, right? But in reality, there is enough, and you can have it. You just have to open yourself up and allow that energy to flow. Open up and share with other people. It could be you sharing $1 with somebody. It could be you sharing $2. I mean, it's what you feel comfortable with and what you can comfortably give in your situation. But you have to open yourself up for that so that you can allow those blessings and the energy to flow properly the way that it needs to flow in your life to bring you more money, okay? All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one we have is El Sol, which is number 46, the sun. And the number we have there is 41. So since that's an odd number, that's going to be a no. But let's see why it's going to be a no. Okay. And mind you, just because it's a no doesn't mean that you can't change it. You can change anything you want to change, right? So it's like, there's nothing that's set in stone, especially when you're reading cards and stuff like that. Nothing is set in stone. You have the energy to, you know, change whatever you want to change, right? You just have to work at it and work at the energy and switch some stuff up, and you can get, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could possibly change, you know, the outcome or whatever. So here we have Page of Cups, the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and you're ready. So right now, this instantly tells me that it's a no right now, but you can change it. You have the ability to change it, especially with the Wheel of Fortune right here, right? I love seeing this card, right? This Wheel of Fortune, it could be either a good change of fortune, or it could be a bad change of fortune. And when I'm looking at the other cards, it's definitely not a bad change of fortune. It's a good change of fortune. But the Strength card, because that's showing me that with strength and determination and focus, you can change this no into a yes, because you're ready to do that. Whatever it is that you've asked about, you might not feel that you're ready, and that's the energy that you're giving off right now. And that's probably why you gotta know, because on the path that you're on right now, you're giving off that you can't have whatever it is that you asked for. You might not be putting in the work. You might not believe it, you know. You might be feeling that, no, this is not possible. This can't happen. I don't have the strength to do it. I can't, you know, I don't know how to do it. I'm not strong enough. I don't have the willpower. I don't have the determination to do it. But in all actuality, the cards are, I mean, the way things are lined up, you have the power because you're ready. You just have to know that you could change it, right? And you have to change the energy that you're currently in, because the energy that you currently are in is going to make it be a no. But you're ready for whatever it is you asked about. You're ready. You just need to change it. You need to tap into different energy. And that's the energy with the Page of Cups. You might be someone who is artistically inclined. You could like music. You could be into movies. You could be into art, you know, drawing, painting, anything like that. You could be into any of those things. You need to, in order for you to change this energy, a good way for you to do that, and a good trick for you in this situation, is to go ahead and tap into the Page of Cups energy. Go ahead and listen to more music that makes you feel happy, that changes whatever energy and whatever mood and vibes that you're giving off right now. That's going to change that. It's going to uplift it, right? So that you could turn this no into a yes, because you can. Just think about it. 4 and 1, the 41, 4 plus 1 is 5, and that's change. So you definitely need to change this energy that you've been allowing yourself to be in. You may be feeling like you can't do this, you can't do that. It's never gonna change, or I just don't have the power to do it. But in all actuality, you do have the power. You just need to tap into your creativity so that you can bring up that power. Because once you tap into that creativity and allow yourself to tap into to be more in touch with your inner child, allow yourself to not take it so seriously, allow yourself to be more open and be more like you were when you were a kid. You know, when we were children, a lot of us, when we were kids, we believed that anything is possible. We believe in fairy tales. We believe in Santa Claus. We believe in the Easter Bunny. We believe in, mythical creatures. We believe in all that stuff. We believe that anything is possible. We believe we can fly. We believe everything. Our mind is limitless, more so when we're kids. When we grow up and we get a little older, it's easier for us to slip into limiting patterns, limiting mindsets when you're growing up and dealing with more responsibilities. But this is definitely what's going to break this negative cycle that you've been on. That saying that you can't do something, right? You don't have the power, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the determination, because you do. You just need to tap into it and find that creativity inside you. Do something that's going to make you happy. Do something that's going to help you get back in touch with your inner child and with a more carefree attitude. It's going to help you not take things so seriously and help you just tap back into that artistic, creative side that you had when you were a child, that you just felt that anything was possible, because that's the energy that you need right now, that's going to take you to where you want to go in this situation. Because you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is awesome, and you have the Strength card, so you do have the strength. You just need to tap into your inner child and tap into that creativity within yourself and make that happen. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, the last deck we have is La Luna, which is the moon, and that's number 23. 2 and 3 also is 5, so let's see what's going on with this one right here. We have 31, which is also a no. So, looks like there's probably something that needs to be changed with this one as well. We'll look into it. You got the Hierophant. You got 4 of Pentacles, and then you have a no. Wow, that's like no. Like I said, just because it says no, it doesn't mean that you can't change it. You just have to make some. La Luna, like we have here, La Luna is 23, so 2 plus 3 is 5. So that means that if you change the energy that you have, you have the possibility to change this no into a yes, right? So even when doing yes or no questions, I like to focus and hone in and emphasize on the fact that just because it's a no, it doesn't mean that you can't change it, because we have free will and we can change. Like, nothing is set in stone. Like, even with these cards, nothing is set in stone, right? So you have the power to change it. And it's showing that with the 4 of Pentacles here, it may have something to do with money, with you increasing your money too, as well as in the other deck. Which one was that? Was that this one? I don't know. But within the other pile that had the 4 of Pentacles as well. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told them, that you need to get out of this 4 of Pentacles energy. This energy feeling that you have to hold on to something. You have to clench on tightly to it, and that because when you do that, when you hold on tightly to something, you are actually suffocating the energy, right? You're not allowing the energy to flow. You're not allowing it to move, and because if the energy is stagnant and stuck, there's no way it could grow. You know what I'm saying? There's no way it could grow to get bigger, right? It can't do that because it's stuck in this little ball. So if it's stuck in this little ball and you're clenching on tight to it, you're stifling the energy. Just think about it, right? We have this shell here, and you're holding the shell. The shell wants to be free and move around and flow, but it can't because you're holding on so tight to it. But the minute you let it go, you know what I'm saying, the energy can flow. It could go left, right, up, down. You know what I'm saying? It could go and be what it's meant, or be able to live out to its potential. But if you're clenching on tight to something, it's not able to reach its potential because you're holding on so tight to it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to actually, whatever it is that you're holding on and clinging on to, like, I don't even know, it could be with a relationship, it could be with anything, right? It could be with your money, that you want your money to prosper. It could be that you want your relationship to prosper. But you have to, whatever it is, you have to let it go, right? And you have to trust. Okay, and with the Hierophant here, it's basically saying that you might be looking for ways to increase whatever this is, right? Let's say it's to increase your money, but the energy that you have is holding on to it so tight that you're suffocating it, that you're snuffing it out, you know, like you're suffocating the energy out so that it can't flow. So this is telling you too, the way forward that you can do. You try traditional methods, right, to increase it. And that could be with anything, right? That could be with your spirituality, that could be with your religion or whatever. If you are a religious person, there could be a religious figure in your life that you can go to that can help you out as well, to help you clear out what it is that you're holding on to and then you're afraid of letting go, that's preventing you from changing this energy to a more prosperous, a more vibrant, a more free-flowing energy, you know. With this one also, it can mean that you need more routine in your life, right? You need more structure. You might need to get your head out of the clouds, you know, because sometimes it could also mean that, like, if it's to deal with money, you could be the type of person who wants to gain more, but you're not allowing it to come in through, and you're looking for ways to gain more, but you don't know what to do. And this also could be telling you, hey, stick to the traditional, tried and true methods of gaining money or earning money. Don't try to go outside of the box. Don't try to, you know, get involved in quick, get rich quick schemes. Don't get involved in anything that's sketch. Don't get involved in, you know, something that could possibly lead you down a dangerous path or get you into trouble. Whatever it is that is traditional in your custom, in your culture, whatever it is that is traditional there, stick to that, and stick to that way of, you know, that way of doing things and that way of earning money. And also allow yourself to not cling on so much to whatever it is that you're holding on. Let me actually get a clarification card for this one as well. Let's see what we get. Well, let's get a clarification on this Four of Pentacles and see, so I can, you know, get some more information. Okay, okay, with the clarification card we got is the Ten of Pentacles. So it is, you're trying to build more money. You're trying to build more money. You're trying to increase your fortune or increase your money because you want to have enough. With the Ten of Pentacles energy, you want to have that money to where that you have enough to take care of your family. Everybody's set. You have even enough money to pass down. Like, if you're working on building a legacy, and in order for you to build that legacy, you are also gonna have to let's see, move that. You're gonna have to get that money flowing a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't clench and don't hold on to your money so tightly, because by you holding on to this money so tightly, you are actually, like I said, you're actually snuffing the energy out. You want to build this big fortune, right? You can't build this big fortune being in, having a lack mentality, a scarcity mentality. You can't build a fortune that way, because it's not going to happen. You need to also believe that money is infinite. You have to believe and know that. You know, you have to accept that money is infinite. Prosperity is infinite. There's enough for everybody to have. There's enough to go around. You have to believe that, you know, and you have to. And on the bottom of the deck that I have here was and you also got the Five of Swords, which tells me that you know, you got the 5 again with the change, with the, you know, the La Luna, the 23 to 5 is a change as well. It's saying that you may be having some self-sabotaging behavior. You might be fighting with other people. You might be in, there might be some aggression involved with your financial aggression and stress with your financial situation. which could be leading to self-sabotage, you self-sabotaging yourself, you know. And you need to come out of that energy. Stop, you know, fighting with other people. It could be that you're, you know, competing with other people. You're always trying to one-up somebody because you want to create that fortune for yourself. You want to create that whole lifestyle, that you know, luxurious lifestyle for yourself. You want to have that for yourself and your family, but you may have been going about it in the wrong way. And that's probably what is preventing you as well from having what you want to have. You want to have this 10 of Pentacles, and by you not going about it the right way of earning money could be stopping you from actually achieving that. So you need to whatever it is you're doing, make sure that you're using your moral compass. Make sure that you're doing things by the book. Make sure that you're not stepping on other people. You're not creating bad karma and bad energy for yourself. Make sure that you know that there's enough to go around for everybody, and you don't have to fight somebody else, or you don't have to take from somebody else to build your fortune. You don't have to do that, because there's enough money, there's enough resources, there's enough prosperity for all of us to have and all of us to live, you know, and to have what we want. But you just have to cut all that out if you want to change this from a no to a yes. You got to cut all that out, and you got to do things traditionally, the traditional way. You know, if it's a 9-to-5 way, if it's if you're doing your own business, if it's, you know, working, doing everything by the book, taking no shortcuts, doing nothing illegal. You know, you have to do things by the book if you want to reach this 10 of Pentacles status. You can reach this 10 of Pentacles status. You can reach the 10 of Pentacles status, but you have to do things by the book. You gotta, like, I don't know if you've been doing any underhanded stuff like that or whatever, like I said before, but you can work on changing that, but you have to do things by the book, right? So that's it for that pile. Whoever sees this video, I hope that you got something positive out of it, and it helped you. If it resonated with you, cool. If it didn't resonate with you, the message probably was not for you, and it's probably for somebody else. Like I said, it's for entertainment purposes. Please don't get upset if something doesn't vibe or resonate with you. And I thank you guys for whoever tuned in. I thank you for tuning in for this, my first pick a card reading video, and hopefully I can do more. Okay, hope everybody has a blessed day, and take care. Ciao.